So one caution that I would suggest is list your restrictions first. Because if we know what x cannot be when we're solving, then we can find out when something is not possible. So in example number 3, we're going to solve. So the first thing we're going to do is list the restrictions. So I have a fraction, so I know I can't divide by 0. So therefore x could not equal 3. If it is 3, it would produce a 0 in the denominator, and I can't divide by 0. The next thing I want to do is I want to find my LCD. And so here I have x minus 3. It occurs both times. So I'm going to multiply my terms by my LCD in order to cancel out my denominator. So I'm going to times top by x minus 3, other side by x minus 3. So my x minus 3's cancel out, and I'm left with x squared equaling 9. To get x by itself, I'm going to take the square root, and x would equal plus or minus 3. So therefore, x would equal positive 3, x would equal negative 3. So we know with x equals positive 3 is that we can reject this solution. And we can reject it because we know that x cannot equal positive 3 because it would produce a 0 in the denominator. So then we need to check our negative 3. So we're going to have negative 3 squared over negative 3 minus 3. Does this really equal 9 over negative 3 minus 3? So negative 3 squared would be 9. Negative 3 minus 3 would be negative 6. And that equals 9 over negative 3 minus 3 would be negative 6. So therefore our solution is the negative 3. Okay? So now we look to example 4. Same principle. What x cannot be. So x could not be negative 5 here. X could not be positive 5 here. And here, it's a little bit hard to see. So, try factoring. This represents a difference of squares. So, what number times itself can give me x squared is x. What number times itself can give me 25 is 5. We make one negative and one positive. So, it's the same thing, x plus 5, x minus 5. X can't be negative 5, x can't be positive 5. So, our LCD is going to be x plus 5, x minus 5, because that is what's occurring in our denominator, and it occurs once. So we're going to take our term, 2 over x plus 5, plus 1 over x minus 5, equaling 16, and I'm going to write this in factored form. X plus 5, x minus 5. It's easier to see. Now I'm going to take all of my terms and I'm going to times it by my LCD. So x plus 5, x minus 5. X plus 5, x minus 5. X plus 5, x minus 5. So my x plus 5s cancel out, my x minus 5s cancel out, and everything cancels out. Again, we should eliminate everything in our denominator when we're going to solve rational equations. So this term, I'm left with 2 times x minus 5 plus, in this term, 1 times x plus 5 equaling, everything cancels out, I'm left with a 16. I'm going to distribute my 2, so 2x minus 10 plus, distributing the 1, x plus 5 equals 16. I'm going to combine like terms. 2x plus 2x would be 3x. Negative 10 plus 5 would be negative 5 equaling 16. I am then going to add 5 over. 3x would equal 21. Divide by 3 and x would equal 7. So I have to check it though. And the reason why I check is because I changed the original equation. I took it, I multiplied by the LCD, so therefore I don't have anything in my denominator. So now I need to check to see if it's true.